Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Kelvin here. There's a lot of cryptos popping out every other day, and each of the cryptos has their own storyline, like the Marvel heroes. True story. And today I'll be exploring Cardano, the number 6 crypto in terms of market cap. I will explain stuff like what is Cardano, what is its story, how is it different from all the other cryptos, and what is going on in Cardano. But before I start, I would greatly appreciate it if you can help to tap the like button because it will help out with the channel. In return, I will show you a super expensive freezer. Alright, let's start right now. Before I continue, a quick disclaimer. Like what I said earlier, this video is just to explore what's Cardano. It's definitely not a video to shield Cardano. And yes, I do own a bit of Cardano, but the amount is just very little, like around 1 to 2% of my portfolio. So even though I'm interested in it, I'm not super bullish on Cardano yet. Alright, with that out of the way, let's continue on. Let's start by explaining where Cardano came from. You all know Ethereum, right? If you don't know, then probably I'll make a video explaining Ethereum next. Anyway, Ethereum has several co-founders. Among them, you have Vitalik Butherin and Charles Hoskinson and Tony Stark. Just kidding, no Tony Stark, just making sure that you are paying attention. So together, they created Ethereum. But then halfway through, Charles be like, I want to use Ethereum to what big. But Vitalik be like, no man, it should be non-profit. Then in the end, Vitalik bertahan and be like, I don't want to friend you, then kick Charles out of the Ethereum project. Right after that, Charles was approached by a former colleague called Jeremy Wood. Jeremy be like, you want to create the next big crypto? Charles then asked, can it what big? Maybe? They totally didn't have this conversation, all these are just my imagination. So in the end, they founded a company called Input Output Hong Kong, IOHK. Then you might ask, what does this have to do with Cardano? If you go to their website, you will see an empty page. But when you move the mouse around, you will see some sibei nice but sibei extra animation. But that's not the point. If you go to technology, you will see Cardano. So in summary, IOHK is the company behind Cardano, which has the ticker symbol ADA. Then you'll be like, Chotomate, why the ticker symbol is not Ka or Ano? Why ATA? Basically, it's like this. Cardano is the blockchain or the network, and ADA is the crypto itself. Similar to Ethereum, Ethereum is the blockchain or network, and Ether is the crypto itself. If you are still blur and don't know what I'm talking about, just think of Cardano as the veins and arteries in our body, and the red blood cells as ADA. These are the stuff that flows around in the network. Okay, yeah. So that's Cardano's story. But here's a big question. How is Cardano different from all the other cryptos? Okay, to understand it, you have to know that cryptos are basically just computer programs, right? So in computer programs, there's a lot of versions. In version 1, we have the initial cryptos like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is super easy to understand. It's just digital gold. You can buy and sell Bitcoin, use it to what big. And that's all. Then in version 2, we have cryptos like Ethereum. In this version, the cryptos are faster and smarter. Wait, smarter? Yep. By smarter, I mean you can use the crypto to create programs like smart contracts and decentralized applications. With it, you can do very crazy stuff like decentralized exchange to buy cryptos or stocks, crypto lending platforms, yield farming, crypto games, NFTs, stuff like that. Then in version 3, we have Cardano. It has everything that version 1 and version 2 has, but it's better. It can scale better, the transaction speed is faster, and it consumes less energy. How? By using POS. No, it's not piece of shit. It's proof of stake. What's proof of stake? Can it win? Okay, for cryptos like Bitcoin and Ethereum, they use proof of work. Basically, in proof of work, you solve complex math problems to validate transactions. That's why you see those crypto mining machines. It's like a worker, like the peon from Warcraft 3, that keeps working to solve math problems. Hence, proof of work. Then Cardano be like, Aye, you also mafan one. Instead of using crypto mining machines to mine crypto, in proof of stake, the more crypto you own, the more mining power you have. So think of it like you are the shareholder. The more cryptos you own, the more shares you will own. The more shares you own, the more you can mine. Fun fact, if you go to a website called ADA Pools, you will see all the Cardano pools doing all the mining. So because of proof of stake, you don't rely so much on hardware power. Hence, Cardano is much faster. For example, you can see that Bitcoin has about 2 transactions per second, and Ethereum has about 14 TPS. Meanwhile, Cardano can do about 250 TPS. But they are limiting the speed for now. Cardano can actually reach 2 million TPS, potentially beating even Nasdaq and Visa's transaction per second. Meanwhile, Bitcoin and Ethereum use a lot of energy because of all the mining. But due to proof of work, Cardano uses very little energy. And also, the transaction fees for Bitcoin and Ethereum is like $20 or 4 plates of chai fan with fish, while Cardano transaction fee is even cheaper than a plate of white rice. So that's the benefit of using proof of stake. Cheaper, better, faster. So much so that Ethereum saw this and be like, wow, so good . That's why Ethereum is currently converting to proof of stake, which should be done around June 2022. There's also another special thing about Cardano, and that is interoperability. So think of it like this, a lot of cryptos are trying to be the #1 crypto. They be like, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Meanwhile, Cardano is like Barney. He be like, we are happy family with a great big heart. It's not trying to be the best crypto. Instead, it has something called KMZ sidechains, which allows Cardano to interact with other blockchains. Think of this, when the Chinese speak Ni Hao Ma, and the French people Bonjour, and the Japanese Ohio, the Chinese, the French, and the Japanese people will catch no balls when they talk to each other because they don't understand what each other is talking about. With interoperability, Cardano wants to create a universal language so that it can work well with other blockchains. So that is nice. So that was the two biggest features of Cardano, proof of stake and interoperability. Sounds good, right? But if you look at the crypto price, Cardano has basically been flat while Solana is going to the moon, eventually overtaking Cardano and becoming the 5th largest crypto. The reason is because people feel that while Cardano's tech and ambition sounds very good, right now Cardano don't have any existing stuff yet. But here's a short answer. Fake news! That's the upcoming decentralized exchange, SundaeSwap, and NFT platform, CNFT, Cardano's new stablecoin called DJet, lending platform, Liquid. They are even planning to do certification. This means that in the future, you will know whether the platform is scammy or not, or are they real. There are a lot more Cardano projects, and they are all coming soon. But wait, that's not all. In 2020, Georgia has put educational credentials on Cardano. New Balance used Cardano to help customers make sure that their shoes are real and not some pasar malam shoes. Recently, Ethiopia also announced that they will build their national ID system on Cardano. So yes, while Cardano doesn't have any release project yet, you can expect them to be released somewhere in 2022. By the way, here's a fun fact. While Ethereum doesn't have a cap on its supply, meaning the number of Ethereum can just keep increasing, Cardano has a max supply of 45 billion. Right now, there's about 33 billion in circulation. So if Cardano's projects are launched, the total value locked in Cardano will go up. And if there's a cap on Cardano's supply, what will happen to Cardano's price? I don't know. All I know is this. Right now, Cardano hasn't even gotten started yet. While Ethereum is slow and expensive, it definitely had the first mover's advantage. Right now, Ethereum is the second largest crypto and has a $500 billion market cap and has the most value total lock. Motley has an article saying that Cardano could be an Ethereum killer. I feel that it may or may not come true. What happens when Ethereum finally migrates to proof of stake? Will Cardano lose its advantage over Ethereum? We will have to see. On the other hand, there might be a day where the community might shift from Ethereum to other crypto like Cardano for whatever reasons. Then in that case, you can think of Cardano as a hedge against Ethereum. Cardano is cheaper and faster than Ethereum, and with so many upcoming projects, there's a chance that Cardano could be much bigger than it is right now. I also like the fact that Cardano is designed to play well with others, so chances are Cardano will coexist with other cryptos. Like I said, I don't really know what will happen to Cardano's price going forward. Everything right now is just a big promise. Will we do well? Will other even better cryptos appear? We will just have to wait and see. Anyway, that was a super good intro to Cardano. But what do you think? Will Cardano go to the moon one day? Let me know down below. Like, share and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.